Hey guys, it's me, 80s144. Today, guys, we're back at it again on the channel. Today, we'll be doing a prediction thing for the UEFA competitions. Like I said, I think I'm gonna be doing this premiere thing from now on for the weekdays. For the competitions, we'll be doing all three in one, and there'll be a premiere every Monday. I'll try to get it done at like 1 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. So as I said, remember guys, to if you're new around here, subscribe to the channel, comment down your thoughts in the comment section below, and please feel free to participate in a live chat. There will be a live chat there at the time. And yeah, without further ado, man, no further introductions needed. I think we all know what we're here for. And today I'll be giving you guys my predictions for the Champions League Europa League Conference League. This should be around a 15 to 20-minute video. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna put timestamps below in the description below for your convenience. And let's go ahead and get started with the first competition we have here. It is the UEFA Champions League. So we have our first game here, Maccabi Haifa versus Juventus. Now this is a really interesting one. I actually think Maccabi Haifa can get something from this game. Juventus, I'm just not sure what to make of this team. They lost over the weekend to Milan, with their senior team as well. They had no injury. They had Milan are going through an injury crisis, so there's really no excuses for Juventus to not get anything. And guys, hear me out, but I think Maccabi Haifa can get a point. I think they honestly can get a point here in Israel. Juventus, I know, have the quality to take what it's. I know they have enough quality to beat them, but I just don't trust Juve, man. I just don't trust Juventus. And guys, this is gonna be a shock one, but I'm gonna go for a 1-all draw, a 1-1 draw, guys. A 1-1 draw. Juventus can go on to win this, but I'm going to go the draw just because I've been really impressed by Maccabi Haifa, especially at home. I think they'll give a really good account for this game. Next one is Copenhagen versus Man City, guys. Is this even a contest, guys? Copenhagen is going to get smashed. Now this is at Denmark, so they might have a better chance to Man City may rotate a bit, given the Premier League game. Let me see. Oh yeah, but they're going to be playing Liverpool this weekend. That's actually very key. I still think Man City is going to win, but I don't think Man City will dominate Copenhagen that much simply because of the fact that I feel like they'll be more focused on the Liverpool game. So we'll probably see a weekend 11. And yeah, I'm going to go, for that reason alone, I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Man City. But nonetheless, Man City should win this game. And no excuses, no excuses. I'm tempted to even play my booster, but let's go through all the games first, and then we'll decide which one to play my booster for. So the next one is PSG Benfica, guys. This is a tricky one. Tricky one because Benfica played really well against PSG last time around, at their stadium, and they could have honestly won the game too. Now this one is in France, which I do worry for Benfica because I don't think Benfica is really that good on the road. They're more of a home team than they are a road team. But I could still see Benfica getting something, but I'm not gonna go for that again just because, like I said, PSG is at home for this one. So I'm gonna go with PSG to narrowly win 2-1. Although I could see maybe another draw. But like I said, guys, PSG, I think if they win this game, they pretty much officially confirm their spot for the round of 16. So, yeah, I'm going to go for PSG to win 2-1. And yeah. Dortmund versus Sevilla, guys. I am going to go. Dortmund got a very big point against Bayern Munich. They actually came from behind with Modeste getting the late equalizer there. And guys, I think Dortmund have been looking great. As for Sevilla, they have their new manager, Jorge Sampaoli. Let's see what he can do with the team. They got a draw on the weekend against Athletic Club, so maybe they're back in contention to, finish a strong mid-table. But guys, I still think Dortmund should win, given their fact they're at home and everything like that. I just feel like Sevilla are just horrible defensively, and I do think Dortmund's gonna win, but it's gonna be close. I think this will be closer than it was last time. I think this will be a much closer match, just because of the fact I feel like Sevilla, Jorge Sampaoli, the new manager bounce will make things more difficult. But nonetheless, I expect Dortmund to win. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Dortmund on this one. 2-1 win. Next, we have a Celtic versus Leipzig. Now, this is a really interesting one, guys. Really, really interesting one. I think Celtic have been really, really impressive in the Champions League, especially at home. And guys, Leipzig, on the other hand, I'm not really sure what to make of this team. This team is a very weird team to gauge. It's a very hard team to predict. At times, they can excel and do well when the odds are against them. But at times, when they're expected to do well, they tend to underperform. So, for this one, guys, I'm really unsure what to go for this one. And Leipzig needs to win this one because remember, guys, they lost at home to Shakhtar Donetsk, and I'm gonna go with Leipzig to still win, but I am not very confident on this one. I was tempted to go with a draw, but because of the fact I feel like Leipzig should win this game because Celtic I feel haven't really been that good in the Champions League. I'm gonna go with Leipzig to narrowly win 1-0. 1-0. Okay, Shakhtar Real Madrid. It's a foregone conclusion. Real Madrid's gonna win this game. Although I will say this though, Real Madrid did struggle to beat Shakhtar Donetsk. Although I will say that was probably more down to goalkeeping masterclass rather than Real Madrid's fault. But yeah, I still expect Real Madrid to win. I'm gonna go with Real Madrid to win. I'll say 3-1. I'll say 3-1 win for Real Madrid. Okay, Milan Chelsea. Guys, I've been really impressed with Chelsea. I feel like Chelsea is a big game team type of team they are, and they're a team that excels in big games. They're just that kind of team. And I feel like when Chelsea is not when the odds are against Chelsea, they tend to do very well. And when the odds favor Chelsea, Chelsea just don't do well. For this one, guys, I'm gonna say Chelsea will draw this game. I was actually tempted to go with Chelsea to win this game, but I don't think they'll win this game just because of the San Siro and it's a very difficult stadium to go to. But nonetheless, I expect Chelsea to get the draw, which should be enough to secure a round of 16. And remember, guys, that'll be 4 points. And remember, guys, you need like 10 points. I think Chelsea's on 4. So if they can get a point here, that'll be 5. And then they have to beat Dynamo Kiev 8, and then they should be if they can beat Salzburg, they'll be perfect. If they can get another dub here, that makes things really interesting. And then they only have to basically win that one of the final 2 games against either Dynamo Zagreb or Salzburg. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Chelsea to draw this game. I'm gonna go for. I think this one will be much closer than it was last time. I'm gonna go with the 1-1 draw for this one, but I could see Chelsea winning this though. But I'm gonna play it safe and go with the draw. Anyways, we got Dynamo Zagreb, Salzburg. This is a big one, guys. Huge one. I'm gonna go with Dynamo Zagreb to win 1-0. I feel like they're a type of home team, and it makes things very interesting. So I'm gonna go with Dynamo Zagreb to win the home game, and Salzburg winning their home game. So I'm gonna go with the 1-0 win for Dynamo Zagreb. Not very confident with this one, but we'll see. Atletico Madrid, Club Brugge. Now, Club Brugge, man, they're in Champions League history. If they can get a point here on the road, that makes their passages to the round of 16 very, very interesting. Guys, I've underestimated Club Brugge so many times. I'm not giving the benefit of the doubt. And I would honestly do it here, but I just feel as though because it's Atletico Madrid, because it's the Wanda Metropolitano, I just feel like Madrid will just have initiative. Like I feel like they're gonna show up this time because it's the Wanda Metropolitano. And generally speaking, Atletico are very difficult to beat at the Wanda. It's very, very difficult to beat them, and they're very, very good at home. So you gotta respect that. I know Club Brugge have been fantastic in the Champions League whatsoever, but something just tells me that this thing I just feel like Club Brugge is they might just choke this. I do have that possibility within me, but I am gonna go at Atletico Madrid just to win this 1-0 though. I think it's gonna be very, very close, very scrappy, very nervy, maybe even controversial. But I do think Atletico Madrid will just about sneak the win here. Next we have is Napoli Ajax, guys. Ajax have been dreadful. Ajax have been dreadful in the Champions League. I've not really been impressed with them. Whereas Napoli, they have been fantastic. They've been absolutely fantastic in the Champions League. And guys, I'm gonna go with Napoli to win this game, 3-1 at home. And yeah, they could even score more than 3, but I think they'll score. I think they'll score 3 at home. And as we got the next one, Sporting Marseille. Now this is a really interesting one, guys. This is a big one. Big one indeed. A lot of ramifications for the round of 16 with this one. And guys, I've been really impressed with Marseille. That huge win they got over Sporting was very, very impressive. And guys, I believe Anthony Adnan is suspended for the game, which is also a really big blow. So Sporting is now going to be using their second choice keeper for this game. And guys, I think it's a very interesting one. A very interesting one. But yeah, I am actually going with Marseille to win this though on this one, just because of the fact that I feel like Sporting. I know they. I just feel like I feel like their second choice goalkeeper will not be that amazing for Sporting, and that's the reason why I feel like Marseille will just about win it, just because of the fact of the goalkeeper situation. Now if they still had Anon, I would have probably picked a draw, but I'm gonna go with Marseille to win. But I might come to regret this. I might come to regret this prediction. Tottenham, Frankfurt. Tottenham should win. Tottenham is at home for the game, and I expect them to win. If they don't beat Frankfurt at home, they should be embarrassed. Okay. And finally, we're moving on to the penultimate. We have 4 more games to go. We got Pleasant, Bayern Munich, guys. I'm going to go with Bayern Munich to win 3 goals to 1. I don't think it'll be as dominant just because it's on the Czech Republic, and it's difficult to really dominate there. But I still expect Bayern to win though. Nonetheless, I'm gonna go with Bayern to win 3 goals to 1 in the UEFA Champions League. Actually, I might go with 3-0. I think I'm gonna go with 3-0 actually. 3-0. I'm gonna go with 3-0. All right, next we have is Barca Inter Milan. Now, I don't really want to discuss this game right here just because I'm going to have a full video dedicated tomorrow for the preview. It will drop at midnight. I'll try to get it out for you guys midnight. And basically, I'm going to run down the Inter game, what it means for both teams, and go a bit into depth in that game. So, I'm not going to give my prediction here. I'll give a prediction in that video. So, please make sure you guys subscribe to get notified for that video because that's a huge, huge video for my team, Barcelona. So, that's the reason why I want to do it. I just don't really want to discuss anything like that on this video. Anyways, we got Leverkusen Porto, guys. I think I'm gonna go with Leverkusen to draw this game. I do feel as though that Leverkusen have somewhat improved with their new coach Xabi Alonso, and I kind of question Porto's record on the road. I don't think Porto is really a good away team. And so that's the reason why I'm going to go with the draw. But I could see Porto winning this, though. But I don't see Porto doing both. I don't see them picking up the double. And the Rangers-Liverpool guys are Liverpool should win. I know Liverpool just lost to Arsenal, guys. But let's be real. Rangers have been terrible in the Champions League. Arsenal, on the other hand, have been really good. I've been really impressed with Arsenal. We'll get to them in a bit when we get to the Europa League. But Arsenal, man. Rangers, man. Like, they've just been horrendous. I know it's at their stadium, Ibrox Stadium, but I still expect Liverpool to win. Now this is on the road, and Liverpool are yet to win an away game this season, so there is a possibility this going to end in a draw, but I still expect Liverpool to win. But I think this will be very cagey, though, just because I've not been really impressed with Liverpool. So I'm going to go with Liverpool to win 2-1 on the road. 2-1 on the road, indeed. So now we have to play our booster. I'm going to be playing my booster on, which one do I play for? I think I'm going to play for my booster on, it's between Man City and Bayern. I'm going to go with Bayern just because of the fact that I know they're capable of just rumping up the score, Whereas Man City, on the other hand, I don't know if they'll really go all in just because of the fact they have the Premier League game against Liverpool this weekend. So they could be resting players for that game. Anyways, I think we'd spend enough time in the Champions League. So let's go ahead and move on to the Europa League, guys. The Europa League. So let me go ahead and put the timestamp below for you guys to join. Okay, for you guys to stay tuned. So anyways, let's go to the first game. We got Quarterback Olympiacos, guys. I'm going to go with Quarterback to win. Olympiacos has just been dreadful, guys. I've not been impressed with. They've been horrendous this season in particular. And guys, I said Olympiacos will finish above the group, and looks like that prediction is definitely very much coming to fruition. So I'm going to go with Quarterback to win. I'm going to say Quarterback wins 2-0. Next week, guys, Nantes Freiburg. I expect Freiburg to win. Unfortunately, I would like for Nantes to win, but it's too difficult. I just feel like for me, Freiburg just have way too much quality within them, and I'm going to go with the Freiburg to win 2-1 on the road. I feel kind of bad doing this, but it is what it is. Then we got Union St. Gallos versus Braga. I'm going to go with Braga to actually get revenge. I actually think Braga will get revenge. And yeah, I'm going to go with Braga to get revenge. It's going to be very close, though. Very scrappy, but I think they're going to get revenge 1-0. I was going to say a draw, actually, but I want to be a bit bold with my predictions. I don't want to play it safe all the time. So next we got Betis Roma, guys. I'm going to go for a simple. I'm going to go for Betis to actually win this game. Just because of the fact that I feel like Betis, what they did against Roma is pretty significant. And Roma is in a bit of a pickle here because they need to get a point against Betis because right now I think they're on 3 points. And right now they're in a really bad position because if they don't get anything against what is it called? If they don't get anything against Betis, even a point, they could be in big trouble because then it comes down all the way to that final game, which I believe they play Ludogorets at home. So, yeah, it's a very tricky one, but I think, actually, do I go with Betis to win? I'm going to still play it safe, though, and go for the draw. I feel like a draw is a safe pick. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw on this one. Just because I feel like Roma is a good team, but it's just they cannot score, man. They just cannot score enough goals. That's the problem. So, actually, I feel like 2-2 is a bit of a high. I'm going to go for 0-0, actually. 0-0. 0-0 is my prediction, guys. I know it's a very weird prediction to make, but I just believe it's going to be 0-0. Okay, AK Larnaca versus Fenerbahce. I expect Fenerbahce to win. Fenerbahce should win this game. I'm going to go with them to win 2-0 on the road. Dynamo Kiev Rennes. I'm going to go with Rennes to win this game. Dynamo Kiev just been really disappointing this season in all competitions, so I'm going to go with Rennes to win. Bodø/Glimt Arsenal. I'm actually going to go with the draw for this one, guys. Actually, no, I'm going to go with Arsenal win. I was tempted to go with the draw originally, but I just feel like Arsenal have been really, really good this season. I've been really impressed with them and so forth. So I'm going to go with Arsenal to win 2-0 on the road. And yeah, anyways, we get next week is Feyenoord Michelin. I'm going to go with Feyenoord to win 1-0. 1-0 win for Feyenoord. France versus Reynes Zvezda. I'm going to go for a draw for this game, actually. A 1-1 draw, just because I feel like Ferencváros is a good team at home, so they have the home field advantage, which should be enough for them. Then we got Trabzonspor, Monaco. I am going to go with Monaco just to win 1-0 on this one. Union Berlin versus Malmo. I'm going to go with, how many more games do we have? We've got 6 more games, okay. Union Berlin, Malmo. I'm going to go with Union Berlin to win 2-0. Ludogorets, HJK. I'm going to go with Ludogorets to win 2-1 at home, so yeah, sorry, Michael talks football. PSV Zurich, I'm going to go with PSV to win 4-1 against Zurich. Okay, Real Sociedad Sheriff, I'm going to go with Real Sociedad to win 2-0. Comfortable 2-0 win. Manchester United Ominia, I'm going to go with Manchester United to win 4-1. I think Manchester United will concede still, but I think they'll still win. Lazio Sturm Graz, I think Lazio should win. Especially that being at home, they need to win that game. That's a crucial game, man. Crucial game. And as which one I'm most confident for my booster? It's tricky, guys. I'm not really that confident with a lot of these teams, to be fair. I think I'm gonna go with PSV though, just because Zurich have been so bad. So I'm gonna go with them to play my booster. Alrighty, and now it is time for the Europa Conference League, guys. So Europa Conference League. It's the final thing for today. We'll head out afterwards. And by the way, guys, there will be link descriptions in the league descriptions description below of this video. So if you guys want to join the prediction league in the description of the video. Anyways, let's start with this one. So Matchday 4, Slovan Bratislava versus Basel. I think Basel's gonna get revenge, so I'm gonna go with Basel to win 2-0 on the road, to get revenge. So yeah, and let's see if our Cluj Slavia Prague. I'm gonna just go for a 0-0. Not really confident with either of these teams. They're both teams that are, yeah. George Godon versus Ghent. I'm actually going to go with Ghent to... Actually, I'm going to go for a draw. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw for this one. A 1-1 draw. Appelin versus AZ. Guys, Appelin should win. I'm going to go with Appelin to win 3-0 on the road. So, yeah. Sorry, AZ to win on the road. Partizan versus Cologne. Now, this is a really interesting one. I'm going to go for a draw, though, in this one. I would like to see Partizan do it again, but I just feel like they're not going to do it again. It's too short in proximity. Austria Wien versus Villarreal. I'm going to go with Austria Wien 1 and Villarreal 5. I'm going to go with 5-1 away win. Pretty crazy, right? Fiorentina versus Hearts. I'm going to go with Fiorentina to win. Wow, someone predicted 5-2. I'm going to go for a 4-0 win for Fiorentina. Istanbul Başakşehir versus RFS. I'm going to go with Istanbul to win 2-0 over RFS. Zalgiris versus Punic. I'm gonna go with gonna go the draw actually on this one actually, guys. So Zalgiris 0, Punic 0, Balkani and Sivasspor. Oh man, if Balkani can do it again, man, that'll be insane. But I'm gonna go for another thriller, and I think Balkani will do it 3-2 this time against Sivasspor. Shemek Rovers versus Mold. I'm gonna go with Mold to win 2-3 goals to. Actually, I'm gonna go 2 goals to 0. 2 goals to 0. I'll just play it safe. I'll go with 2-0 win. Vaduz versus Dinner Pro 1. I'm going to go with a draw for this one. A 2-2 draw. And how many more games we have? I think we have 4 more games. Okay, Nice versus Slovakia. Nice to win. 2 goals to 0 at home against Slovakia. HR Beersheba versus Lech Poznan. I'm going to go with Lech Poznan to win. I'm going to say they win... I'm going to say they win 2-0. Actually, 1-0. 1-0. Actually, I'm going to go with the 2-1 win. 2-1. West Ham versus Anderlecht. I'm going to go with West Ham to win. 4-1. And the FCSB versus Silkeborg, I'm going to go with Silkeborg to win 3-0. So those are my predictions for the competitions, guys. So let me know what you guys' predictions are in the comment section below. Also, remember to participate in the league thing. Remember, guys, to subscribe if you're new and like this video if you enjoy. Participate in the live chat if you haven't already. And let's consider a bit reps about it for today. So make sure you guys join the leagues, join the social media platforms as well. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.